Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today as you are blessed with video number 1 of the day. You are getting 2 videos, but as usual, I bring extra incentive. Long gone are the days of just getting 2 videos for the day and that's it. Because you're getting 2 videos on here, but you're getting things elsewhere as well, and I'm going to fill you in. So without further ado, before we get cracking with quite some bit to cover today, we've got tons to talk about. Let's start off with this. I am going to tell you about the video that was uploaded earlier on Shootout, myself and George Benson's brand new football channel, where we have introduced a brand new, and we had to do this because he's a Chelsea fan, I'm a Chelsea fan. We run channels that talk predominantly about Chelsea, although it's football in general, but it's mainly Chelsea. It's only right that with our brand new channel, we dedicate one segment to just Chelsea. Yeah, just Chelsea. So we have a new segment, a new series that has started called Chelsea Hot and Cold. And it is this. First episode is up. That was uploaded today. Will Mudryk make it at Chelsea? Go and watch Chelsea Hot and Cold episode 1. You'll find a link to that right here. Go and check it out. Subscribe and leave your comments in the comment section below that video. That will be a weekly thing. So make sure you guys are here for that. Much appreciated. And don't forget to catch our Premier League predictions tomorrow. As well as that, on here, you're getting your preview for Chelsea versus Luton. That is happening on Friday. So the preview has to be moved to tomorrow because it's always the day before a game. And to be here for that, make sure you're subscribed and make sure you hit that notification bell to be notified once I have uploaded that. And don't forget to check out all the socials. They are on screen and in the description for you to click on now. Much appreciated and enjoy. Let's get started with, as I've said, quite a bit to cover. And we're going to start off with the latest from Chelsea training today, which is this. No Mudryk. Chelsea squad in training this morning ahead of facing Luton Town on Friday. There were 2 notable absentees from training today. That was Mudryk and Romelu Lavia. Now, Mudryk wasn't to be seen, although he was expected to be there. He's not there. Why is he not there? No one knows. So he's gone missing. We got to get a search warrant out now, not just for him, but also for Lavia. Although for Lavia, I think we have an explanation. So I'm going to show you the explanation now. Here it is. Romelu Lavia isn't injured. There's no problem that he isn't training with the first team squad yet. It's to do with lack of pre-season. It's expected he will be in the squad on Friday if all goes well. So give it today, give it tomorrow, Friday in the squad. He'll probably be on the bench. So Lavia should be available for that. But Mudryk, we don't know. Is he injured? Is he tired? Is he ill? Is he? Did he sleep late? Did he not wake up to his alarm clock? No one knows. So we'll wait and see. But he needs to get into a rhythm. And I'm hoping that we're going to see the good things about Mudryk starting to show pretty soon. That was a big talking point on the Shootout video that I did refer you guys to. So as I've said, go and check out what me and George had to say over there because we went into detail in regards to Mudryk. But to sum it up, basically, I hope that what we're seeing now isn't going to define Mudryk. And, you know, the more momentum he gets and the more that he plays, the better he gets and the more that he shines. Fingers crossed that is the trajectory that we're going to be seeing. Now, talking about Romelu Lavia, we found out a piece of news today as to how he got to the Chelsea team. How the deal actually went, and someone helped enable it. Who was it? This caught me by surprise, although at the same time it's not very shocking. Here it is. Caicedo helped convince Romelu Lavia to join Chelsea by messaging him, making it clear how much he wanted to play together. I think that is absolutely fantastic. Because it came out today in The Athletic that Caicedo told Jurgen Klopp after Klopp contacted him, I'm sorry, I'm going to Chelsea. End of story. Kept it short, kept it sweet. Klopp and Liverpool knew that there was no chance of it happening long before we knew that Liverpool were out the race. Because Caicedo made it perfectly clear to Jurgen Klopp, and that came out today. Not only that, but he helped convince Romelu Lavia to skip Liverpool, come to Chelsea because I'm here now, let's work together. Caicedo, man, he's had a horrific debut, and I go into that on Hot and Cold as well. Caicedo, bad debut, probably a debut that could not get any worse, but I think he's going to shine. We all know Caicedo will be a top player for Chelsea Football Club, and if he feels like he can do something with Lavia and Lavia feels the same, then I'm looking forward to seeing how that partnership's going to form, and not just a partnership, but like I've said previously, if we go into a midfield 3, LFC. Lavia, Fernandez and Caicedo. Standard. So let's see how that is going to go. I'm very much looking forward with time to seeing how that's going to progress and how our midfield is going to structure. Now, talking about midfield, we're talking about the attacking midfield position, and we've been focused on that for the past couple of days because we want to know who Chelsea are targeting, who can we go for, who are we going to go and get, like who's going to come in and fill in this position now that Nkunku's out and now that Chukwuemeka's out for 6 weeks. Well, we have news in regards to Kudus. This is from Ben Jacobs as of today. West Ham still in talks for Mohammed Kudus after seeing a €42 million offer rejected. Ajax now want closer to €50 million and sense other late window suitors may enter the race. Ajax relaxed about the situation because they'd love to keep Kudus beyond this window, but player wants to move. Other late suitors may enter the race. I wonder who that could be. Listen, I told you yesterday, and I made the prediction. It might go right, it might go wrong. Who knows? But it's my prediction, and it's my gut feeling, and it's not based on any info. It's just the way that I read the situation. I think Kudus to Chelsea could be a deadline deal, a deadline day deal. I really think it could be. And don't be surprised if it is. I think we will enter this late in the window. We've only got 9 days left until the end of the window, so remember that. Once we do go in, it'll probably be towards the latter stage of it, where West Ham feel like they probably can't compete financially, or if they do, they're going to take a risk, or it might be too much money for them. I think Chelsea can strategize this pretty perfectly, and I think we will enter the race for Kudus. And to be honest, I think we get Kudus. I think you put the money on the table, Ajax will go, okay, €50 million equates now, we're talking about 44, 43 million pounds. We're going to spend most of that on Olise anyway. So I feel like it's a fair deal. For that much money to get a player like Kudus, I'll be up for it. So let's see what's going to happen. Now, let me know your thoughts down below in relation to that. Also, talking about deadline day and what might happen. We touched upon this yesterday, but this morning we have news, and that's about this guy. I'm telling you, I'm only going to call him this guy. I'm not batting away from it until he leaves the club. So here's the latest on this guy. Chelsea insists Lukaku is only for sale, but clubs like Roma have begun dreaming of a game-changing loan move. Just 2 loan spots left at Stamford Bridge now, and getting him out on 325 grand a week remains tricky. Just to touch on that, it's true, Roma did apparently try to get a loan move done. And I'm thinking, look, we did speak about possibly Roma coming in because Uncle Jose, if he wants a striker, well, we got one. If you want to use him, it's scraps, I'll be honest. Normally any other manager we can look at and go, look, Lukaku, fantastic striker. Oh, it's such a shame that we're going to let him go. We don't have a choice. We have to let him go, but we would keep him. If it was up to us, we would keep him. But you can have him. It's a big opportunity for you. I would do that. But for Roma, for Jose, because it's Jose, I'll be honest, I'll be like, yo, Jose, you can have him if you want, but you're taking scraps. You're taking someone you might have a few issues with, but good luck. He's asking for a loan move. With respect, Jose, with respect, Roma, we don't want any loans. We got to get this guy sold. It could even be for £10.50, but we want £10.50. Simple as that. Packet of crisps, packet of Pringles, packet of peanuts, whatever you want to include, not a problem. Popcorn, stick it in. But we want to get this guy sold. Not loaned, sold. We want it off the books permanently. So, it's tough. Now, talking about how tough it is, we had this that come out from Saudi earlier on in the week that I've touched upon, but here it is. Chelsea have also seen Al Hilal withdraw from the race for Romelu Lukaku after signing Alexander Mitrovic for £46 million this weekend. It raises concerns that a potential Saudi route is now off the table. No, it doesn't raise concerns. It confirms. It doesn't raise... I said this the day Mitrovic left, and it's here on record. Mitrovic has gone to Al Hilal? Cool. Lukaku to Saudi is dead. It's off. It's obvious. Who else is going to come in? No one's going to come in. Al Nassr have Mane and Ronaldo. Al Ittihad have Benzema. Al Ahly have Firmino, Mahrez and St. Maximin as their front line. Al Hilal now have Neymar and Mitrovic. No one needs Lukaku, let's be honest. Now, unless if Steven Gerrard comes in and goes, yeah, Lukaku, of course, and decides to go on a madness, then by all means. Stevie G, you want to come in and put a bid in for Lukaku? Please. To Al Ittifaq. Not a problem. Lukaku to Al Ittifaq. We should try and encourage that now. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So, bearing that in mind, Chelsea know that, but this is the latest situation. This is where I've been feeling like this is going to be a really bad saga. It's going to end wrong. Here it is. Chelsea will encourage Romelu Lukaku to take a Saudi offer if a deal with Juventus or another European club can't be struck before the window shuts. Saudi top flight window remains open until September 7th. We know where this is going. We know where this is going. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. Now, he does go into more detail, so let's get into this from Ben Jacobs. Al Hilal have signed Mitrovic, but dealmakers are still prepared to switch the club, which is often fluid and allocated late in the process. Previous interest from Al Shabab and Al Ittifaq prior to Al Hilal's offer. Juventus still want Lukaku, providing they sell Vlahovic. Chelsea decided against a swap deal. Nothing in the Spurs links. Chelsea looking for 40 to 45 million euros. No significant engagement all summer between Poch and Lukaku. Chelsea do want to sell, but it's understood Lukaku has shown no appetite to change their mind. His firm position when still at Inter was Chelsea was not an option, and that hasn't changed despite being in limbo. This guy, man, I told you yesterday, this guy is toxic isn't the word. We need to find the next level. Like, there's toxic and then there's up here. This guy's taken it to another spectrum, another universe, another galaxy, another flipping Milky Way. This guy has gone beyond belief. It's ridiculous. And I'm scared now. Two options here are on the table. And to be honest, the first option I'm about to say, I would still do. But financially, it's a hit. If we get to deadline day, and someone comes in with a £10 million offer for Lukaku, we have to accept. We have to say yes, not a problem. But I just know that I don't think anyone's going to come in. This guy has shown exactly what his personality is. You think any club's going to come in and take that risk? Not a chance. So I honestly am scared of option number 2. He stays. It goes past deadline day. It goes past the Saudi deadline day. Then no, Habibi, no. I know we are Habibi. We normally, we take players and we buy. But this is unbuyable. Is unpurchasable. We cannot spend the money. No. No. La. As the Arabs say, la. So I don't see it happening. I am actually concerned that he's stuck at Chelsea. And like I said yesterday, terminate his contract. At that point, we ain't got a choice. Terminate the deal. Terminate it. I would rather take the financial hit and pay a penalty and then save 325k a week in the long term than just keep him at the club and just... What's he going to do if he stays at Chelsea? What, work from home? Like, I don't know. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. This has gone down as the worst transfer in the history of the world. So let me know your thoughts down below, man. Unbelievable. Now, talking about a striker that we should pay attention to, a striker that we can invest in, that we have some sort of connection with, that we can see some sort of serious ability and serious determination and serious grit and desire to do well, is none other than... I'm not going to say this guy. He doesn't deserve to have this guy. He's beyond that. He's beyond that. I'm going to call him by his name. Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson on his Instagram decided to put fall 2 times, rise a third. Believe that. So he's got the faith. And he's promised to himself that against Luton, he is scoring. He is scoring. I like that. I like it. It's hunger. It's guts. It's a risk. And I like risk takers. It shows me that they have the personality. It shows me that they're willing to go beyond what it takes, to go the extra mile. So I'm hoping that's the case. But if he does score against Luton, some people don't actually realise. I don't think most have actually known this. But there's a certain correlation that comes into play. If he does score against Luton, and I thought I would mention it just in case, if he does score against Luton, I think everyone's expectation at that point is going to skyrocket. What do I mean? Here it is. August 24th, in 2004, Didier Drogba scored his first ever Chelsea goal against a newly promoted side in his 3rd Premier League game. August 25th, 2023, Nicholas Jackson plays against a newly promoted side in his 3rd Premier League game. We will be there. We will be there. If he scores, oh boy, you just know at that point everyone's going to be like, it's happening. Let's hope it's happening. if Jackson scores against Luton, I am flipping. I am going to flip. In a good way. I am going to flip. It's going to be amazing. I am here for it. Bring it on. Jackson, please score against Luton. Please. Come on. Let's get this journey started. Yeah? I want to, 10 years from now, I want to be in my 40s and I want to be looking at this and going, that Nicholas Jackson, Chelsea legend, absolute Chelsea legend, scored hundreds of goals for us, didn't stop, was big in big games. Arsenal were terrified with him. I want to be able to say that. So come on, Nico. It's up to you. Let's do it against Luton. Let's get the party started. Now, talking about getting the party started and what Chelsea have turned into, well, the signs so far, despite a draw and a loss, right, but the signs so far are looking better than last season. What do I mean? Let's go into the detail, because Sky decided to do a comparison between Graham Potter's Chelsea and Pochettino's Chelsea. In those two matches that we saw this season, here are the statistics. So, we are better in touches in the opponent's box, possession, successful passes, passes into the final third, high turnovers, press sequences, and distance covered. All much better than Graham Potter's Chelsea. So, we got XG higher. I mean, Potter likes to talk about XG, doesn't he? So let's show him this. 1.3 under Potter, 1.9 under Poch so far. 27 touches in the opponent's box, 45 under Poch. 58.8% possession with Potter, 69.9 under Poch. 477 passes successful under Potter, 620 under Poch, 112.9 passes into the final third under Potter, 169.5 under Poch, 15.4 10 plus pass sequences, 23 under Poch, 9.2 high turnovers under Potter, 11 under Poch, 15.3 press sequences under Potter, 19 under Poch, 105.7 kilometers distance covered under Potter, 106.9 kilometers under Poch. And I say we can do better. We can do better. This is just the beginning. We can do better. And we will do better. So, good signs so far. Just let you know that the signs that are there, the way that we are moving is in a good direction. Compared to where we were last season, we are on the right path. We just need to keep it going. But I think when the goals start coming, the excitement starts coming, the confidence starts growing, the ability starts growing, the intensity increases, I think we're going to surplus this by a mile. I really think we will start exceeding expectation in terms of all of these metrics. So fingers crossed. The most important metric, and this is why I say I don't look too much into data. I truly believe data sometimes can mislead you, because sometimes it looks like you're good, but did you get the result? No, you didn't. That's the most important thing. You know, it's about the goals. That's the most important metric. Get the goals, get the wins. That's it. That's all I'm bothered about. But let's hope this leads to goals and wins. Fingers crossed. Now, to wrap up, there's this story coming out of Manchester United, which we're going to discuss, because this was meant to happen ages ago, but there was a rumour coming out yesterday that apparently the deal with Sheikh Jassim and Qatar is going to be made official in October, right? October now, it's happening. This is coming from Neil Curtis of The Sun. We had Mike Keegan come out today explaining that this isn't the case. There has been no real movement since our last story, which said that negotiations were ongoing with a number of interested parties and that we still, I'm sad to report, have no winner. So, nothing's happened there. Sky also say something similar. Sheikh Jassim still wants to buy Man United, and his £5 billion bid for the club remains on the table. Sources close to the Qatari bid believe the process has stalled amid concerns that the Glazer family are not sure they want to sell the club. This is exactly where I thought it was going. I did say that I reckon the Glazers might have had a change of heart here. Or not a change of heart. I think their strategy all along has been to try and force Jim Ratcliffe and the Ineos group through to buy Man United. That way they still keep part of the power. And they still have a controlling part of the club. And the Glazers will still be able to hold on whilst external investment comes into the club. With Qatar, that's not the case. Qatar want to buy 100% of the club. Glazers get out. And I feel like now that they know that the bid from Jim Ratcliffe just doesn't come up to par, or there's complications there, we heard about legal matters getting involved, that maybe it's not a possible deal to have, that selling the club altogether now is up in the air. And I feel like Man United might not get sold, which would be a calamity for Man United after going through this entire process. The Rain Group are probably thinking, are we mugs? You better still be paying us our commission for this. You know, with Chelsea, they managed to get it over the line because they had to. With United, it could be that this doesn't happen. And if it doesn't happen, I want to get the reaction of Man United fans. Let me know if you are a United fan in the comment section below. How you feeling? If it doesn't happen, what will you do? Because from an outsider point of view, being neutral and being honest, that's a really, really bad look for Manchester United. And it screams that Man United won't see success for quite some time. Simple as that. Qatar come in, success is around the corner. Qatar don't come in, nah. It's a write-off. It's a write-off. So, let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. And I will see all of you later on tonight for none other than video number 2. So make sure you guys are here for that. And there's only one way to be here for that. And that is to make sure that you guys are subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. On top of that, do not forget to smash the socials. They are on screen for you right now, as well as in the description, Instagram, X, and TikTok. All links are there to my personal ones and the Younes Talks Football ones, so make sure you're following on both for a good blend of personal and football. Much appreciated. And do not forget to check out Shootout, link is in the description. I've also linked it up here for you guys to check out the latest video today of Chelsea Hot and Cold episode 1. So head over there to go and see what we had to say, and I will see all of you later tonight for video number 2. Have a good one, people. See you later. Take care and peace.